In this video, we are going to secure our Spring Boot app a little bit by using GitHub Secrets and Google Cloud Secret Manager. Okay, let's get started with GitHub Secret. So, first, we need to create an encrypted secret for a repository. About creating encrypted secrets for an environment, I'll talk about it later when we are going to build the continuous deployment pilot, CD pilot. So we have to navigate to our repository and setting, and then secrets, new repository secret, when we have to type name and type value for secret, add secret. Okay, let's move on to our repository here. So we have setting, secret, action, and then we new repository secret, and I will name it workload identity federation provider, and I will copy workload identity provider here and paste here as secret. And I want to create a second one. This one I will name it workload identity federation service account, and with this one I will copy it from here, valued as secret. So now we are going to have the provider and the service account. Let's apply it to our workflow here. To use encrypted secret in a workflow, we have to put it inside something like this. Okay, and here, this is our CI workflow, or Google Cloud workflow. You can see, and now I'll paste it here, and back to our secret. I have workload identity federation provider and workload identity federation service account. Okay, let's commit it to see whether it works or not. Okay, now with that, GitHub secret, I committed. I'll push it. Okay, here. Okay, we pushed it. It's come successfully. So let's check again with our GitHub actions 1 minute ago. Okay, actions view and allow to cloud run and run workflow. Here, deployed. Yeah, we successfully authenticated with Google Cloud. And we could see here, workload identity provider and service accounts. Okay, this looks like we already successfully built it. Let's move to Cloud Run here. Click again. Revision. So we just deployed a new revision of the Cloud Run service successfully. We are now secured our workflow secrets using GitHub Secrets. So the next step is we try to secure our application variables like database name, database username, and database password by Google Cloud Secret Manager. To do that, we have to create secrets in Secret Manager first. Okay, so this is a Secret Manager documentation, and this is the quick start. It's quite simple. So we need to access the Secret Manager in web and click Create Secret and type secret name and secret values and click Create Secret. It's quite easy. Okay, let's move to it. So I have to search for Secret Manager, Secret Manager, and then okay, we have to enable it first and create secret, and then we will have DB database. This is the database names, and DB database we could copy address here, valued, and okay, I'll create secret, nothing more from me. DB database. Okay, back to the main list, create another secret. This one is username, so DB username, create secret. Okay, I think we have some error. Refresh it again. Back. Live without saving. Okay, we have DB username, and the next one is of course DB password. DB password here. Secret values. Create secret. Okay, and the last one, I think the last one is DB Cloud SQL instance. DB Cloud SQL instance. Okay, Cloud SQL instance. And the values is okay. Create secret. Okay, I think that's all we need for our simple app. But let's double check to make sure that everything is on the right track. Okay. DB Cloud SQL instance, view the secret value. Okay, it's good. DB database, view the secret value, address. Okay, and the DB password, secret valued, password. Yeah. The last one, DB's username, the secret value. Okay, that's good. Move to our application. So from the application side, instead of hard coding the value, so we're pass the value through the environment variables. So here I will one DB database here. So this one should be DB username, DB password, and this one be DB. Okay, DB Cloud SQL instance. Okay, DB Cloud SQL instance. Yeah, that's it. So now we didn't export anything. And now the next question is how to set these environment variables into Cloud Run. So we need to take a look at this page. This is Cloud Run documentations, and we have to configure the environment variable here. So we could use set environment variables, update environment variables. So this one something like here. I'll copy it, and then in your workflow I will update it a little bit here. Update environment variable, and I will name it service name, suite name, and card service. Okay, card service. Then the next one is DB our DB database. DB database, DB database, or DB user name, DB password, and the last one is DB Cloud SQL instance. And I want to use the secret here, so let's try to use secret in the secret manager here. So DB, for example, I will paste it here. Database latest, DB username latest, and DB password latest. And this is the version of the password. For example, I will be password 1, and here we can in 1. As you could see in our secret manager, DB database, DB password, DB username, and click into it. So this is version 1, and the latest here is the alias for the latest version of the secret manager, of the variables in secret manager. So let's commit it using Google Secret Manager. Commit it. Okay, I just want to test it, and then push it. Let's check again here. Okay, and application. Okay, push it. Back to our repository. 25 seconds ago, action, and run it. Run workflow, run. Deploy. Okay, we can see our update here. Setting new environment variables. Yeah, as I expected, it didn't work. but let's see. Okay, we're back to our Valorant. And yeah, user provider container failed to start, but let's see. This is the one that we just deployed to Valorant, and if we see here in the environment variables, we have the service name variable, DB database, DB username, DB password, and DB cloud SQL instance, but these values didn't refer to the one we want in Secret Manager, so we have to make a little bit update to make it work. To do that, we have to look at the other option here. Instead of environment variables, we now have to use secrets. So the structure is similar, so we only need to change update environment variable to secret here. Okay, then okay, oh sorry, so we have one environment variable here. For this, refer to the variable in Secret Manager, so we have to do with update secrets. Okay, now let's deploy it again, commit it again, commit, and then push it. Okay, so we have to run the action again, build Valorant, run workflow here, deploy. Okay, let's see. Cannot update environment variable to given type because it's already have been set with a different type. So okay, let's take a look at current Valorant, and we have it's already set here DB database, but I think that this type here is the current type is string, and now we want to set it with preference. So for sure I will delete it, or maybe edit it, but for quickly I'll delete it, the Valorant, and try to deploy it again. Delete here, I'll delete it, and then build it again. Okay, rerun all job. Okay, now another issue. Let's see. Okay, it looks like we lock permissions, server denied on secret, and so we have to grant the secret manager secret accessor to server account, to the service account here. So if you don't know what kind of this service account, so you have to check here, Valorant, have to refresh it here, and then for example if you click edit and deploy and security, so you see the Valorant now is using the compute engine default service accounts, and this compute engine default service accounts is this one. So we have to grant the permission here for this sub account here. So let's do it in cloud IAM. Cloud IAM. This is the compute engine default sub account. Cloud Run as using it for access to another Google services. So edit it, and I want to take a row here and save it. You know, it's always better to create a dedicated service account for each Cloud Run service instead of using the default one. But yeah, for sure, I'll use it for simplicity, and if we have time, I will update it again in the later video. And then let's run this again. There's only one job, so in the meanwhile, let's check again our Cloud Run service. Cloud Run revision failed. Let's see environment variable here. Yeah, but at least we now can use the secret manager to provide some secrets for us. Since we only have one version, so the latest is also the version 1. Back again. Reload. Yeah, we successfully deployed our Spring Boot app. Let's check it out. Okay, Cloud Run. And then revisions. Okay, 100% traffic sent to the new revisions. And we have environment variables, database, username, password, SQL, then database here, only version 1, and username version 1, password version 1, and DB Cloud SQL instance version 1. Okay, narration successfully. We have to test again. This link. Okay, what I found the link. Application. Okay, cost service. Okay, cost service. Back to controller, web card, and count. Okay. Card and count. Enter. Okay, it returned 2 successfully. Okay, now back to applications. We execute our application by using here for the workflow and application YAML for these database secrets. So how do we run in local, for example? As you can see, because we based on the environment variables, so we couldn't run it in local, but we can use the default value here, for example, Fortress and Fortress. We Fortress this one here. I forget it. Okay, let's take a look at here is password, instant password, password. And here the cloud SQL instance So in local environment, if we don't provide these environment variables, so this application now have the default value for the variables, and we could run it successfully. Okay, this is because that we are a free user, so that's why the Cloud SQL don't have many connections for us to connect to. But yeah, down column, we can, for example, this one, for example, take a look at Cloud SQL. How many connections do we have? I think 20 DB connection, active connection 20. So I think maybe they limit us 20 connection. So maybe I have to stick a little bit here for the data source properties, you know, as minimum connection I want is 2 and the maximum is 5, for example. Okay, let's run it again. So you know, the default value of the connection created by one application is 10. Remaining connection. Okay, maybe we need to wait a little bit. Okay, sorry, long run. Okay, now we don't have any connection, right? Save connection. Why still 20 connection? We didn't connect it anywhere. Run it again. Okay, now it's run successfully, and then let's update it. Okay, commit and post the application. Okay, here we need to deploy here actions and deploy it. Run workflow. Okay, it runs successfully as expected, and let's double check it in Cloud Run. Here, just now, revision here. Then, okay, we could see our environment variables. And take a look at Cloud SQL here, and the active connections. Yeah, so now it still have 2 connections from Cloud Run and 2 connections from my local, and you could see that we successfully run our service on local and Cloud Run, and we can secure these variables. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.